Hello, people. So here I am, showing up and disappearing yet again. And I don't know, I've been taking quite a break, enjoying myself, doing things I like more, and also working with people, the usual sessions I give, which is still a good thing. Fixed my email. Apparently, I found out that Yahoo basically put me in a spam list. So every time I write to someone or someone writes to me, most of the time I should say, I appear in a spam or my emails don't appear anywhere. So I had to fix that. And of course, I tried switching with ProtonMail, Gmail, and other places, Gmex now, but they're like, I don't know, like still work the same way in a way where I don't get any else. So I fixed it. So those that could not get in touch with me now should be able to. Other than that, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. Our family got bigger. We got another dog, so we have a cute little munchkin running around. It's kind of like, hey, I'm a parent of two, but they're little active puppies right now, sleeping. So I'm like, a moment for myself, doing whatever I want. Other than that, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things going on in the world with all the crap and people not getting along and all the stuff, just divide and conquer the usual. But like I've talked about in my previous videos, I mentioned that we create our own reality and that I'm sort of focusing on more positive outcome and I'm seeing it happen. And a lot of people are like, well, hey, don't just die in your dreams, dreaming up and like not paying attention to reality and all this stuff. But for me, like, I think I'm making a lot of positive changes in my own world where, like in Lithuania, we have rallies and people are like kind of like coming up and fighting for their people rights and their free will and all this stuff. And I was part of it, like, hey, gotta be part of something. But right after that, I saw it's kind of like I shifted my focus onto people are fighting back, people are winning, and we actually get stuff back. And so from that moment, it's been about 15 days, but I've seen a massive shift in consciousness. And it's kind of like just shifting my reality to where people are more aware, to where people are more proactive, and we're getting a lot of stuff done. And it's just like really good to see people waking up and a lot of countries, at least from where I am, actually like coming together and it's like they're not sort of playing that crap. Like they're not playing the game that's controlling the system and like controlling the humanity. And it's pretty much like for the people, which is like great to see. So, like talking about, manifesting what you want and actually working on manifesting all the good stuff is what I've been working on a lot. And I'm seeing like a lot of changes. Like my puppy, man, he helps me so much. Like he helped me to get rid of the fear of dogs. So now I see a dog and it's like instead of getting fear or being kind of like hesitant, now I'm like, hey, a puppy. So like I get really like I don't like happy, playful, and I really enjoy this stuff. So when puppy and I go on a walk, I have my own little scenario I spin off, but it's all like positive. Like it's just gonna be a little pep talk I'm gonna give myself about how my life is or what I want to see. But again, like with usual, I'm making it in the present and I'm trying to feel as if the future I want is already in the past. And I'm like, hey, like I'm really enjoying my work and I really like I'm healthy, I'm doing good and other things. And I get like myself hyped up. But then, just it just all it takes is to shift our beliefs. Because most of us been suffering a lot. And, whatever you went through, whatever you've been programmed with, whatever that happened, it's kind of like it's a scar. We constantly remind ourselves of our past and we're not really enjoying that. So with me, because of the things I experienced, I was like, I have to stop saying the same old stuff where it is, being abandoned or not being able to trust people or other things. I'm like, no, that's in the past. And I have to work in the present where I can really trust people. It's easy. They're all exactly where I want them to be, and like money comes easy and all the stuff. But like, I just work on that. Where it is just saying the words or just dreaming it up, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm doing it. And instead of focusing like, oh man, in my past, like I couldn't talk. I was like really shy in front of the camera. I couldn't get the stuff said and I was talking and I wasn't clear and people were complaining about how I talk and all the stuff. Okay, that was the past. And I can always look at what happened and sort of remind myself of all the little downfalls, of all the little things I don't like about myself or the world and all the stuff. But now it's like, okay, it's reality. That's what it is. But I'm shifting into new thing. And I'm sort of like opening the new page and I'm the writer and I write my own story and I get what I want. And like I'm seeing I'm seeing massive changes in my life and the people I work with. People going from homeless into actually having a 20K job and all this stuff. It's like, it's really awesome. And like, it makes me happy. And I felt like, hey, I'm just gonna pop up, tell you all I'm not dead yet. I'm still alive and I'm still doing my stuff. And it's just like really takes a willpower to work on yourself. There's a lot of things going on, but like each and every one of us can sort of like pay attention, be aware of how we think, what we think about, what we focus on, and instead of kind of like, well, in the past I couldn't, like, I'm unlucky, I can't get the guy or the girl I like, and I've been fired and all this stuff, and my parents were this and that, and like you just go through the scenario that you lived, and instead of repeating it, we're focusing, well, like it happened so many times, it's logical, it's going to happen again. It's just who I am, it's just what I attract. Instead of that, you just focus, okay, new page, I'm going to try again and again and again. And you try as many times as it takes. And of course, it takes willpower. It's not like, hey, be positive and just forget about every problem there is and just sing a la la song, it's going to be great. No. But I work on it and I see the changes and I see people change. And that's like the biggest thing for me right now. It's like, hey, I'm manifesting what I want. I'm manifesting even like the people I work with. I used to kind of like get I wanted to make a break from my work and the clients because people I work with started falling into victims. Like they're like, Aquila, do the stuff for me. I'm not gonna move muscle. Yeah, and I'm gonna still doing my own stuff shit that attracts the same old stuff. So you're like a doctor doing the surgery, and I'm gonna come back in a few weeks because I'm gonna fuck myself up again. So that's the people I was I was working with, and I wasn't happy. Like I wanted to someone to be more aware, someone who would like to work on themselves, and I can be just a little guiding hand and give them all the tools and like, hey, you're a super awesome being, you're powerful, you're God. Here's a few little things you can do to get the life you want. And I've noticed that shift. Like I noticed like people I'm working with, they're in there. It makes me really happy. Like, hey, finally working with someone I really like, and I'm all hyped up. Like, hey, it's fun. So it's not cool for me. So here's a little update from me. I don't know, like there's probably like a lot of comments and everything on my YouTube I haven't checked for a long time. I haven't gotten in touch with a lot of people, so it's kind of like time to get back, yes. And at the same time, like I don't know what to focus on. Like getting back, like seems like I'm gonna talk about same old stuff, getting out of bodies, afterlife. This is people what they want to know. And of course, like there's some new topics people want to discuss about, so I'm all up for it. I'm all up for talking weirdly and kind of getting over it. But yeah, just rambling here. So, anyone who's been missing me, anyone who's wondering if I'm alive, that's the update for today. I guess I'll read the comments and see if I can do anything for you people. Like it always feels good to take care of myself to the point where like, I feel like I'm recharged again and I can give something and hopefully that will help someone else. Cause like I see my life going really good and I want to enhance it to others. Like instead of wrapping up, I'm just gonna mention the little dog I have, my Tanjiro, the Japanese Akita. He's so freaking awesome. Like Lithuanians usually here, the ones I meet, they're very one-sided. Like they're walking on the road and they're just minding their own business and nothing's going on. And people who would usually not say good morning or anything, not say hello, how you doing, or would be totally closed up, would just look at you and kind of like just mentally walk away. Now they're all seeing my dog and they're like, hey, the puppy, how old he is. And I talk to a lot of people right now, which is weird, but it's also pretty nice seeing them change who they are and kind of like little doggy melts their hearts and I can talk to someone, which is cool. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna zip it and go do my stuff. But thank you for watching and tuning in. And 3,000 subscribers. Holy cow! Like I start paying attention to numbers, but it's pretty cool seeing it grow automatically without me doing much. So anyway, see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.